sports. You look at this on paper, and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, B.A. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything can happen.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thank you, guys. This year we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
Yeah, he just makes it look easy, just pouring it in every night. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Knipple in at the 3. We don't know if we'll be able to call MP a once-in-a-lifetime player just yet. But with the way things have gone for him, we might be able to do that soon enough.
Yeah, it would take a monumental fall-off for MP to not continue skyrocketing up the pantheon of players. The way he plays, the determination to improve and succeed, he is almost destined to be one of the best to ever play.
Here's Bridges after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Plumlee up top. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Miller hits the trifecta.
Well, the big-time answer by Brandon Miller.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. MP way outside. Another 3 from Houston.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's Ball with a 3. Rockets with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Pass to MP. Houston working the ball around. Puts up a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Now Miller. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Lets it go from 14. Miller can't get it to go.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another 3.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 11. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Houston making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. Dinwiddie comes in for Miller. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. Here's Sexton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Houston leading by 13. And grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
It's tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. MP's got 25 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one off the back iron and out. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to MP. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And here's MP from outside. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. The Rockets on top, just dominating this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Durant comes in for Okogie. And MP subbed in for Holiday. Charlotte also making some changes. Knipples checked in for Diabate. Brandon Miller comes in for Mann. And it's Ball in for Dinwiddie. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Fred Van Vliet out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the three-pointer goes.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass the ball. Back to Sexton. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
MP hits yet again. Wow!
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark in the rear view, he's now marching toward Wilt's 1963 record of 52 games of 40 or more. Just amazing. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
MP against Ball. Pass to Bataze. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Van Vliet. Charlotte also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Bataze. And Miles Bridges subbed in for Sexton. The shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Houston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." BA, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller, the pass to Ball, over MP. Ball no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now MP. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. MP's got 55. And so it's Houston ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Rockets.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Knipple in at the 3, the small forward. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Charlotte shooting just 37% so far in this one. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 9.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Pass to MP. Houston working the ball around. Five to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Smith. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, P.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Plumlee, a screen on Smith. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Knipple. And And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Kon Knueppel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knueppel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. If there's anybody that can come out of college and command leadership right away, it's Kon Knueppel.
Both shots good from the stripe. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Back to ball. That's his 6 make and 11 tries.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
A deep 3 from MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Bridges outside. And here's Knueppel from the arc. Sinks the tray. Knueppel's got 5 points now this quarter.
The rookie Kon Knueppel with the confident answer. A 3 of his own after the 1 on the other side.
MP shot is off. The Hornets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Pass to Miller. There's a minute 12 left in the third. To the right side. Ball outside. The 3 is up. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Tipped.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Here's Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Miller, the pass to Ball. Inside. And the basket by Plumlee.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Ball against MP. Miller, the pass to Ball. And that one good. Ball's got 18.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
A deep 3 from MP. And that's not going to go. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This guy's locked in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Checked in for Holiday. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Batase. Bridges comes in for Salon. Knueppel's checked in for Sexton. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Dinwiddie. And another miss by Houston. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. We've got Fred VanVleet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's MP in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Plumlee. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball right side. Okogie pulls down the board.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Hits a three-pointer.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Knipple. The three from Ball. He buries it from three. Ball's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Ball passes to Plumlee. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets the three fly, and good! There's another!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. MP no good. Here's Knipple. Pass to Ball. That one goes in.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
A deep three from MP. No good. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one.